Honker support there, the red car. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Live from Augusta, Maine. Bloodstained men on the front lines. Richard is watching. Thank you. This is Brother K reporting for Bloodstained Men. We are live here in Augusta, Maine on day 2 of the New England Circumcision Crisis protests. We're here for 2 hours this morning, and we're going to drive to Portland, Maine, and part 2 of the second day of the New England Circumcision Crisis protests. Thank you. Scott, welcome.
You can join us. This is going down. There's nothing wrong with American men.
We're here in Augusta, Maine, ladies and gentlemen. Day 2 of the New England Circumcision Crisis protests. Minna is watching. And some of our local friends have come out to join us, ladies and gentlemen, here on the front lines. There's Nancy, Haley. Thank you for coming out, joining Bloodstained Men on the front lines. Christina on the road crew, Catherine on the road crew. Mike Hackett from West Virginia on the road crew. Mike, let's turn this way. And so this is day 2 of the New England Circumcision Crisis protest. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's going pretty well so far. It was nice today that the first reaction that I got was a couple thumbs up instead of middle fingers, so that's always good. Positive reactions here so far mostly. I'd say it's like 2 positives for every negative, so that's good to see.
And Mike, you've taken 2 weeks off of work to do this with Bloodstained Men. Why do you feel this strongly about it?
Well, I mean, when I was a baby, my parents paid someone to strap me down to a table and cut part of my penis off, so that kind of frustrates me a little bit, and I'd rather that not happen to other kids. And another thing to consider that you might share with people is that, the odds of my parents having any interaction with me again or, any sense of fulfillment with their only child after having cut off part of my penis is very low. So if you're considering having kids and you want your kids to actually be in your life when you're older, probably shouldn't mutilate their genitals so that they'll never know what sex actually feels like. So that's some advice that I'd just throw out there. Feel free to share that as wide as you want. Yeah.
It's not a parental right.
No, I'd say it's your own right. Just like it's federal law, you can't do that, anything analogous to that to a girl. So. And of course, intersex kids, God help them, who knows what you can do there. I don't know the exact laws, but it'd be nice if just, male, female, intersex, everybody had the right to the integrity of their own body until they were an adult. And they can choose to do whatever the hell they want with it at that point. So that's just my take on it. So
Thank you, Mike Hackett. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Hackett from West Virginia on the road crew. We'll be talking to him every day now. So get used to his well-reasoned and thoughtful ideas. Thank you, Mike Hackett. Let me reverse the camera again. I reverse the camera when I talk to people because the
would you like me to try to look?
it's so
I believe
bright
it's
there.
this.
Oh, is it that one?
Yes.
Okay. Very bright out here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mike Hackett. Mike Hackett from West Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I will reverse the camera again. Christina Love.
Uh-huh.
And we are here now, day 2. You're on the road crew. You're a veteran of road crews. You've toured with Bloodstained Men probably, since like 2016?
The Florida tour. When Florida was in February, that was my first full tour. So that was either 2016 or 2017. And then I went on the Northeast tour in 2018, August of 2018. And also to San Francisco for Pride for just a weekend.
So here we are, day 2 of the New England Circumcision crisis protests. I'm just coming around. It's so bright when I
Yes.
turn the screen around.
It's hard to see.
How's it going? What are you seeing in the people of Augusta, Maine here?
It kind of seems like there's like a little less support, but there have definitely been some honks, and there's still been some thumbs up, and people still taking photos. But it does seem like maybe some of these folks are just seeing this message for the first time ever.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen any really like bad reactions here, but I think I heard one man say circumcised penis as he passed by, so perhaps he was making a statement about his own status. And one woman in a taxi type vehicle, she seemed supportive. She put her thumb up, but she was like 2 lanes away from me. And then I was like, I wish I could give you an info card. Do you want it? And she was like, I circumcised my son. And then we had an interaction, and it wasn't positive. She rolled the window up, so that was unfortunate. She said something like, minors can't make a decision. It was my decision. So anyway, I tried to get my piece
we have
in.
to convince parents that it's not a parental right.
Right. You know,
It's not a parental right to cut off part of your son's sex organ.
Right.
Any more than it is. They can't do it to their daughters.
right. You know, it's his penis. Like, he's going to live with it forever, and it should only be his choice.
Thank
what
you,
he does
Christina
with
Love.
his
We will talk to you again.
penis. Okay. Thanks.
I'm gonna go perch up on that rock over there. I found a good spot.
Let's see. Did I can't tell. It's just so glaring. Did
It's
I?
off.
Did I get it reversed?
We're not on there, so it's it's
Okay.
reversed.
All right. Good.
I'm gonna go perch up on that rock over there. I found a
Yeah,
good
that's a good one.
Yeah. The business could ask me to leave, but hey, I'm gonna. It looks like a good location.
So we're working the corner here, ladies and gentlemen, here in Augusta, Maine. We're going to be moving on to Portland, Maine later today. Daniel Bryce, the Iron Man of the road crew. Daniel Bryce, it wouldn't be complete without a glimpse of your forearm, sir.
This is going down in the dustbin.
Let me turn this way, get the sun behind you.
All mammals are born with foreskin for a reason.
It's so bright out here, ladies and gentlemen. I actually can't. Okay, now I can. The sun is glinting off, but I've got him centered. Daniel Bryce, you want to make any comments here while we look at the scene at the intersection?
No, it's nice to be here in Maine. This is my first time in Maine, and it's a beautiful state. We've had, about an average reception here. A lot of apathy, but a lot of good.
There is a lot of apathy, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
This
It's
issue
sad.
brings out the apathy in people.
And for some people, it's not so much apathetic. They'll look at us, the men especially, they'll look at us and then they'll look straight ahead and ignore us. So you know, they may ignore us now, but we're planting a seed in their head, and they're going to think about it. And, you know, a year or 2 years from now, they'll know somebody who's pregnant, a sister or somebody, and they'll think about it again. You know, maybe they'll do their research and say something at that point.
Thank you, Daniel Bryce. We will talk to you, of course, every live broadcast that we can catch you. And thank you again for your work with Bloodstained Men.
Thank you all for supporting us.
So, ladies and gentlemen, these are days of double headers. So I'm doing abbreviated live broadcasts on Bloodstained Men and Their Friends because I will be doing another one later this afternoon from Portland, Maine. We are going to wrap it up in about half an hour here in Augusta, Maine, and move on to Portland, Maine. We're doing double headers on this tour, ladies and gentlemen, 2 cities a day. And when we go back to Boston later, early next week, we'll be doing 2 protests a day in the Boston area. We'll come over here, ladies and gentlemen, so we can hear Catherine Franklin talking to the audience over her loudspeaker.
Intact genitals are a human right. Boys deserve equal rights. All mammals are born with foreskin for a reason. Tell your friends, protect your boys. All children deserve protection regardless of gender.
So that's my report, ladies and gentlemen, from Augusta, Maine. I will see you later today from Portland, Maine. Bloodstained Men live on the front lines of the struggle for human rights in the United States. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, friends don't let friends circumcise. Bloodstained Men, we tour the nation from city to city, warning the American public that circumcision is cruel and harmful. Circumcision is not medicine. Doctors outside the United States refuse to circumcise baby boys, and doctors outside the United States condemn American doctors for circumcising our sons. Friends don't let friends circumcise, ladies and gentlemen. Do your best to stop the nightmare in the cradle for our sons. I'll talk to you later.